I'm Buzz Cutler. Welcome back to the Rowdy Studio. Bassmasters is on the end. We're flanking Bob Pockrass of SceneDaily.com, and I understand, Bob, you're eligible for the Bud Shootout this year.
I am.
Because everybody's eligible
Well,
now.
everybody except for Regan Smith.
And Bobby Labonte.
Damn, Bobby Labonte!
Seriously, Bob, explain the eligibility to us now.
All right, top 25 in points from last year.
Yep.
And all Daytona points race winners.
Ever.
And shootout winners. I think you just had to have tried to attempt to qualify for a race in the past year.
Okay, so Regan Smith, Bobby Labonte, they're the notables who are out. They change the eligibility requirements for this deal every single year, and it just seems to get more and more ridiculous and more watered down. So why don't they just let everybody play?
I don't know. I mean, there's 33 guys eligible. Don't expect Mark Martin to race. Michael Waltrip's going to be in that car. I don't think Mark Martin wants anything to do with it.
Right.
And Mark Martin, of course, would be eligible.
He is eligible, yep. So you'll probably have somewhere between 30 and 32 cars, which I think they're in a quandary because you want it to kind of be a special event, but yet you need to have enough cars to make it a race. You know, if they're in a pack, or especially if they're in two-car drafts, you want at least 12 to 15 of them, right? So I don't get all hyper about who's in or who's not in the Budweiser Shootout.
Bob,
it's for the fans, and the drivers I don't even think really like it all that much.
What do you get hyper about? Just between you and me.
Me.
Well, I mean, I get like a secret fines or you know, some of the decisions that they make.
You'll get a little
as far as
hyper.
rules go and credibility things, but you know, the only thing about this is that it's going to make that draw if Kenny Wallace hosts really long.
Kenny Wallace isn't eligible for the Bud Shootout?
No.
Here's the other part of it, though. Drivers will tell you, at least they have in the past, that this does help in your preparations for the 500.
It helps a little bit.
I mean, I don't know, it's not a huge advantage kind of thing, but to the extent there are changes, rule changes, whether it be spoiler, plate size.
And I think for fuel injection, people are going to be happy to get a little bit more, to get some track time.
It would be one thing if we were going back with the same rules package that we've had for 5 years and it's just another race. But with a bunch of new stuff, that extra practice time plus the race, I would think it would be something teams would enjoy.
I think what they like about this is the fact that they go 25 laps and then they get that 10-minute break to change things on their car. And I bet everybody will make a bunch of changes just to see what will happen, so that when they go to the qualifying races, they have a little bit better idea.
Okay, but let's just be honest, Bob. I mean, this is really, if you get right down to it, an effort on NASCAR's part to keep Bobby Labonte and JTG Dougherty down, right? Just to keep them down, to take away any competitive
Because the past champion should be in it, right?
Well,
is that what you're thinking?
I don't know about all that, but Bobby Labonte, we're talking Bobby Labonte.
If Terry Labonte is eligible, then Bobby Labonte should be eligible.
Is Terry Labonte eligible?
Yeah.
Let's amend the rules.
Okay.
Let's amend the rules. Any past champion with a brother who's also a past champion and eligible also gets to be eligible.
Oh, so you just want to screw Regan Smith then?
Anybody with a first name that sounds kind of like a last name gets to be eligible.
And is recently married.
Yes, and is won at Darlington in an unlikely winning race.
Boy, now if somebody did that, would that mean would Andy Lally go? I bet Andy Lally would go out and get married just to participate in the Budweiser Shootout.
Rookies of the year ever. So
well, that was what it was last year,
right?
And that's how Casey Kane got in,
right?
In addition to Kevin Conway and Regan Smith.
Yeah, I mean, really, who wants to watch
honestly,
a race?
It's not a Budweiser Shootout without Conway.
I was about to say, who wants to watch a race without Kevin Conway? I mean, other than maybe Jeff Gordon and Jimmy Johnson. All right, Bob Pockrass, he's going on vacay, man. He's jetting off to the continent.
Where he plans a little question. Yes,
so this will be the last video you'll see with Bob for a while.
Bass, we want to see the rig, Bob. We want to see the
Bass,
rig.
You're going too. I'm going to be here all by my damn self.
Bob, and you know what's interesting, Bob? You're going off to propose, and I'm going off to celebrate my 20th anniversary. So I think that's just
And I'm going to be sitting here stuck with Kenny Bruce.
Well, you can propose to Kenny if you want.
He's a very attractive man.
Rowdy.com. Say it like it is.
Say what like it is?
Rowdy.com.